Hi everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do your Mystical Monday read. Usually I do this on about emotions, but I really like these energy oracle cards that I have, so I thought we'd try something different and pull an energy oracle and then do a reading off of that. So universal energies, what messages do you have for the general collective for today, please? What is the energy? What messages pertaining to emotions specifically do you have? Energy for emotions, emotional development. I hope everyone's having a great Monday today. Messages for emotional development for today, please. We got number 33, which is Door to Romance. Door to Romance. Okay, so let me see what this one is. 33. New beginnings in love. That's good. All right. So, as I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. Okay. So that's our message. That's our energy for today. Let's see what else we have going on. So self-love, self-compassion. Let's see. So universal energies, what messages do you have for general collective for self-compassion for today? I'll pull a focus card and then I will pull a couple of outcomes. And keep in mind these are 2 outcomes out of an infinite number of outcomes. So let's see what we've got. So we're looking at self-compassion today, self-love. Messages, focus for self-love for today, January 28th, please. We have the world. So this could be a lesson for some of you. This could be like a life lesson, learning how to have self-love. So let's look at our options. What options do we have for this? What are our options? We have the Empress, beautiful. And what is another option for this? The Fool, all right. So yeah, okay, so we have the Door to Romance card. So this card is really about um, it's kind of about having self-love. I think it's kind of like you guys have probably heard that saying that you have to love yourself in order for other people to love you. And as much as I hate that saying myself, and as much as I've struggled with that myself, I think that this is true to some extent. You have to be willing to respect yourself for other people to respect you. It's kind of in a way like, you know, it's kind of manifesting, if you want to put it in that sense, or in a way kind of how we create our reality. So kind of like what we're going to put out there, we're going to get back. And so if we are respecting ourselves, we're going to attract people who are going to be respectful of us, and we are also going to you know get that respect. It's just, that's just kind of like the universal law of attraction, is just, what we kind of put out there, we get back. And so, this is learning how to really be compassionate with yourself. And I don't think this is something that we really cultivate in this society, at least not in the United States. There might be like other cultures or other places around the world where they do a better job of this. But here we kind of cultivate this sense of like scarcity where, you're never good enough, you're never nice enough, you're never beautiful enough, you're never thin enough, you're never I mean, the list is endless. It's just we cultivate this scarcity. That's kind of how we like market um, It's kind of like it with our consumerism, how we market products to people. We convince them that they're not enough, so they need to buy our products. We just cultivate this sense of, you're never going to be enough. You never are enough. And it's it's not good because we really need to have that piece of, loving ourselves first so that we can not only love other people, but other people are able to love us. With the world here, I do think this is like, the world is really about learning lessons. It's about completing cycles, beginning new ones. It's about, figuring out where our hangups are so that we can grow and develop and become better than we were like the day before or the hour before. Um, so that's kind of like what the focus is. It's kind of looking at like, do I need to work on my self-love? Like being honest with yourself, like trying to overcome challenges, trying to overcome obstacles. With the Empress here, it's like looking at yourself and saying, yeah, like look at my potential. Look at all that I am. Look at how grateful I am, like how much I have in my life and the potential to go even farther, not just like what I have right now, but what I could have, if I were to challenge myself and grow. With the Fool here, it's like being a little bit vulnerable to take that risk. Being vulnerable to take that risk. Sometimes, we can't really plan out like self compassion. Sometimes it's just about trial and error. It's about taking little risks. It's about, um, sometimes we can't know things before we try something. And so with the Fool here, the Fool's kind of immature. He's pretty, he or she, I can't really tell if that's a male or a female in this picture here. But it's kind of like he just like has that leap of faith. He has that naivety, that young kind of naivety where um he or she sorry, just kind of like has faith that like, he's going to walk off this cliff and the universe is going to support him. And maybe it's not the best idea, but he doesn't really care because he's just trying things out. He's trying something new. And so this is kind of like about, getting out of your comfort zone, like trying something new, trying new things. Being able to not only recognize like what you do have and where your potential lies, but also being able to say, well, where haven't I used this potential yet? Where could I use this potential? What area of my life is lacking that I should just, take a leap of faith, take a risk, try something new. So yeah, this is beautiful energy, guys. I love it. And then, yeah, look, we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it's like, yeah, you learn all these lessons. You learn how to love yourself. You learn how to love yourself first. And believe me, this is something, and I speak from experience when I say this is something that will keep coming back. You will keep going around and around in this circle here that's around this person. You will keep going around until you kind of get it right. And it might take a couple times. It might take like a couple trial and errors. You might fall off that cliff and fall flat on your face a couple of times, and that's like totally normal. That's part of the process. But just like not being afraid, not being afraid to get out of that comfort zone. Because look at your potential. Look how much potential you're wasting if you're not going to do that. So this is a beautiful, beautiful message. I love it for you guys. This is a beautiful way to start the week. I really hope you have a fantastic week and I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great week.